Welcome back. This Friday, 100 Indigenous youth from 14 Indigenous communities across Canada will set the stage for a powerful performance fusing together hip-hop and Indigenous culture.
And this is all thanks to Outside Looking In. It's an organization that empowers Indigenous youth through dance education, arts programming, and mentorship. And here to tell us more about its impact and this year's showcase is OLI's CEO, Hope Anderson, and award-winning hip-hop artist, Doreezus. Welcome. So, Hope, I just want to start with statistics that are absolutely staggering because participants in your program, they boast a 96% high school graduation rate, and compare that to 63%, I think it is, for Indigenous youth, that's the national average, and 46% if youth are on reserve, which those numbers just blow me away. So what is the secret sauce in dance education that is helping these students achieve?
So there's a few things that we do to reach those numbers. The first is we deliver incredible dance training and choreography, and we just put a lot of fun into it. But one of the things that the kids that come out want to play, they want to dance. Who doesn't want to go to school and dance, right? So in order to be in the program, to address the high dropout rate as well as the low attendance rate, we require the kids to attend school 80% of the time. So if you want to dance, you want to be in the program, you got to show up to school every day, and it's working.
Wow.
It is so good. Okay, Doreezus, you're going to be giving a really special performance at live performance at this year's showcase. You talked to Indigenous youth about going down the wrong path early in life and how you got to where you are now. So can you tell us about the moment that you realized that song could save you?
Yeah, I mean, creativity was always there. You know, I was always waiting. Hip-hop music was there for me too as well. I was just led down the wrong paths, you know. I didn't have a father growing up, so I found a father figure in the street, so to speak. And it took me into some pretty dark places. I'm not gonna get too deep into that right now, but you know, I got into some trouble, and in that dark tunnel, I actually found some light at the end, and I met up with this elder, Anishinaabe elder, where I come from. I'm Anishinaabe in Plains Creek from the prairies. And the elder actually taught me about culture, about language, about even making drums and being a skabe, which means sweat lodge keeper. So sweat lodge is a place where we go to pray, where we go to release stress, any pent up emotions, any different things. Like we literally sweat it out, sing, cry, laugh. And that whole experience and process changed my life and the way I express myself through music, you know, and the way I carry myself, you know. Actually, it really changed the whole course of my life, and I give everything to the culture and to those ways.
And it led you to so much success. You are now an award-winning hip-hop artist. It's huge.
Thank you.
But I also found it interesting that you say you are a guest in hip-hop. What does that mean?
I mean, I come from the prairies, right? I come from Saskatchewan, and like Saskatchewan is not really known as the birthplace of hip-hop. I felt like part of my upbringing and how I came to be in hip-hop, I felt like it was such an important thing for me to share those teachings that I learned. Because there's so many mixed messages in hip-hop, and some of them aren't the greatest, we all know that. So for me, making such a big change in my life, like getting off of the drugs and alcohol, I'm 8 years off of you know, drinking and drugs.
Wow.
I wanted to share those messages, you know, and I wanted to share that messaging and create that positive energy, you know, with my music and share it with the people. And I get to see that every day with the youth that I work with, you know, them changing their whole attitude, like sometimes by the end of the performance.
So we know you are going to be performing at the showcase. Quickly, Hope, what else can attendees expect?
Attendees can expect thrilling dance performances by these youth. They've been choreographed all year. They work so hard all year. We also have Shub, which is a Haudenosaunee DJ who's going to be coming and performing with them as well. And all the youth will perform to the music. They can expect amazing visual art fused with Indigenous culture in the art. as well as mainstream art. We have animation in the art. It's going to be spectacular.
Well, thank you both for telling all of us about it and for doing this. Thank
you
you.
so much.
And good luck at your performance as
Yeah.
well.
Hey,
It's going to
it'll
be
be great.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
We wanted to tell you, Outside Looking In's showcase, it takes place this Friday. That is May the 9th at the Toronto Metropolitan University campus. Tickets are available at olishow.com. Okay, make sure you write that down.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.